Hi, okay. Today I'll be teaching you on how to use Microsoft Excel spreadsheet to create a table and tabulate the contents for personal savings and total spendings in 2009. So first of all, we'll need to type in the heading. So we'll click and then we'll key in the heading. So the heading will be total personal savings and total spendings in 2009. Enter. So now we'll next proceed. We'll have a column with months, followed by allowance, followed by transport, then other expenses, then will be spendings, and finally savings. Enter. Okay, so we will then, under the months, we will type in January. Enter. It is actually quite troublesome for us to key in February, March, April, so on and so forth, right? So there's an easier way whereby we can just click on this corner, drag it down all the way until you see the month December, then you release, and then the program will help us tabulate all the months by itself. Next, we will key in the allowance. For example, $300 for the allowance. Since for the allowance, it will be the same throughout the 12 months. So we'll just do the same. Click at the corner and drag it down all the way until December. As for transport, let's say if I spend $99 on transport every month, I'll do the same by clicking it down and then drag it down all the way to December. So now, when we move on to other expenses, let's say for example in January, I spent $135 on other expenses, then I'll just type 135 in the column. And for example, February, maybe I spent $189. Okay, so now we will then tabulate for the rest of the months later on. Okay, so now we'll move on to spendings. How are we going to calculate spendings? Simpler way will be to type in equal sum bracket. Spendings will be on transport and other expenses. So we'll click on transport, then we'll type in plus other expenses and then enter. So this figure over here, $234, is the amount that you have spent during January. So now let's do it again for February. Equal sum bracket, click on transport plus other expenses, enter. So this $288 will be the amount that you spent during February. So now we will now want to calculate savings. How much we have saved for the month. It will also be the same. Equal sum bracket, but this time round we will use allowance minus of the total spendings and then enter. So this $66 over here shows the savings shows the money that you have saved in January. We'll do it again for February. So for February, we'll click equal sum bracket. We'll click on allowance, then minus of spendings, and then enter. So during February, we have saved $12. So we will then tabulate everything all the way until December. Then we will also have another row for total, so that we can calculate the total spendings and total savings for the year 2009. Then we will also have another row for average, so that we will know the average of the money that we spend and the average of the money that we save for the year 2009. So after you have tabulated everything, your table will actually look like this. Personal savings and total spendings in 2009. So this is like after what you have tabulated. Then in order to calculate total, click total under the spent, and then we'll click under total, we'll click equal sum bracket, then To calculate the total for the whole spendings, we'll click from January, then we'll drag down all the way until December, and then we'll click enter. So this $3,036 is the total amount that you spent in year 2009. And for savings, it will also be the same, equal, sum, bracket, and from January drag it down all the way to December, and then enter. So you have saved $564 in all in year 2009. So now for average, to calculate average, we'll have to click equal, but this time round it will be average, then bracket, click on January and drag it down all the way to December, then you click enter. So on average, you spend $253 per month. And now for the average on savings, we'll also do the same, equal, average, bracket, click on January and bring it down all the way to December, and then click enter. So on the average, we saved about $47 per month. So this is about how you can actually use Microsoft Excel to tabulate all your savings and spendings. And you can also like change your file to personal. Just double click on it and click in and type in personal savings, enter personal savings, and this will be your file name. So that's about it. I hope you do learn something from this. Thank you.